Since the arrival of the Europeans in Africa, in South Africa to be precise, African people have been living Kafir since the taking over of the land by the European invaders. We have been living Kafir to this day. We live as Kaffirs in South Africa. The majority of the African people in South Africa, they live in squalor, in poverty. They don't control the economy. They are landless, helpless, and helpless. These people do not even seem to have any way out. Now, on Sunday, we are going to be hosting Untate Tau Mohapi, who has written this book, Kaffirship, where he talks about us African people being Kaffirnized. We are Kaffirs, most. Even if majority of people want to hide and say, no, don't say this word, no. No. It's a K word. It's a K word. No. Stop hiding these nonsenses. Africans in South Africa continue to live like Kaffirs because they are Kaffirs. They have been Kaffirnized. The fact that their lands, riches, were dispossessed by European invaders. So, even to this day, today we are living under the auspice of a democracy, but the economy is being controlled by a few white people. The WMC, they call it white monopoly capital, still controls and determines even how we do politics. That's Kaffirness. Look at the people who are there in the locations, those hellholes. Who are the people who stay? Have you ever seen a European descendant staying in a location? No. Why? The location is not good for so-called people. It is good for Kaffirs. Have you ever heard of a white or a European descendant kid drowning in a pit toilet? No. Because why? Pit toilet is for Kaffirs. How many times do you see that these European descendants going to beg for and begging on the street and begging for jobs and all of that? Those things are not meant for, so-called not meant for these European children, because they are not. They are meant for us, people who look like me and you, the so-called black people. We are Kaffirs to the Europeans, and we are going to be discussing that on Sunday. Please join us. Don't be afraid. This is going to be a very interesting discussion where we will be looking into this thinking where Tate Mohapi is telling us about Kaffirship. He says Kaffirship fathered apartheid. Kaffirship fathered colonialism and coloniality. He says the continuing of Kaffirship, the continuing of the way that we live in as Africans in South Africa should be declared a crime against humanity. He says Kaffirship is legalized injustice. That's why Sizwe Mpofu Welsh says, he even talks about the apartheid did not end in South Africa. It was just privatized. That's why I'm therefore saying the privatization of apartheid means that even Kaffirness, the Kaffirs, are not being called Kaffirs in public, but the system still operates. So Tate Mohapi will tell us, and we will be talking to this thing. Join us if you are able to get this book. Try and find it and read it. But on Sunday, the date is I think it's Sunday the 9th at 6 o'clock. No, not Sunday the 10th. Sunday the 10th, 6 o'clock. Ponte Politique, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.